Morning, everybody. Welcome to the Daily Digest with Jimi Disu. We, of course, you know that we plan to continue with Remy and his manager. Okay, for those of you who weren't here on Saturday, we spoke to Remy Adetayo, who just got in from Qatar, I think on Thursday or Friday or so. And he was stuck in Qatar for about 5 days because of the war going on there. And we heard a lot of his story about how he was able to maneuver himself out from Qatar and get back to his home country without one person lifting a finger from him from home. Very unfortunate scenario. At the time when the British, I think they were on their third flights out with their people. And so he said he escaped through Qatar. He had to go on a trip of 600 miles to another country. I think it was Oman. And he said, okay, we'll continue today and also talk to his manager who had to go through another route entirely. Unfortunately, the manager is en route, is in the air. I think he's on his way to Abuja. We'll pick up with him sometime. But I think I felt a need, after speaking to Remy on Sunday, to catch up with him this morning so I can see. Remy Adetayo is the Balogun of Ake. And the Balogun of Ake is like the Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò of Ake. Nǹkan burúkú máa lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. I asked him on Saturday that he had three choices. He could revert to his Christian background. He was during the Ramadan. He could revert to his, and Amosun is his very good friend, so he could revert to Islam. And of course, all the things that the Alake would have put in his pocket the day he was made Balogun all came to the fore. But when I spoke to Remy yesterday, I felt there was a need to get in touch with him publicly, just so that we learn from these things. Sometimes when we get people to talk their experiences, not to entertain you, but you learn from it. Remy, morning, how are you?
Morning, Jimmy. Hi, how are you?
Okay, I spoke to you on Saturday. You were in bad, not too good shape. And yesterday you said you were still traumatized. How are you this morning?
Getting better. Good morning, viewers or listeners. This morning, I said my dream was still about being far away from Nigeria.
Oh, in your
when
dream?
I woke up, Yes, when I now woke up from my sleep, I was like, still adjusting to. This is my bedroom in Lagos. Before today. Sorry?
Yeah, go on.
But before today, for the last few days, I've been waking up in cold sweat.
Wow.
Completely drenched.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been completely drenched in cold sweat, yes. In actual fact, a friend of mine was saying that I should maybe go and see a doctor.
I was a friend of yours now. Why don't you just say
I
so?
think it was you that I was saying that I should go and see a doctor.
I think you should.
I can't see your face. I can't see my face, but at least I can hear your voice.
Oh, okay. It's a technical thing. It's from your end. Check your...
Okay.
Okay, yeah, because we'd like to
So that's basically what it is. It's still very scary. It's still very scary. And even yesterday, I got to know about a couple of my friends who were in Doha. Sorry?
Go on.
Yeah. Like even yesterday, I got to know that a couple of people that I knew who were in Doha and at some point had to take the bull by the horn and hit the same route that I hit. And thank God they're back in Nigeria. Even the people who, the company that I used, the company that I used to cross over, I've been in touch. Suddenly I've made very good friends and all the rest of it. So There's a silver lining there.
Have you? Okay, let me remind me. You had to go by road for how many miles? 600, you said.
600 miles.
To Oman.
Yeah, to Riyadh.
To Riyadh.
From
yes,
Doha
okay.
to Riyadh.
Yes.
I had to go by road. Yeah, 600 miles from Doha to Riyadh.
On the fifth day.
Good roads in the desert. There was sand on the left, sand on the right. No trees, no property, nothing.
Well, you experienced
no cover.
You experienced what I.
So the driver was driving. I was looking into the skies.
In case something was going to drop on your head. I asked you. I don't know if I asked you on Saturday.
Exactly.
As you were going on the 600-mile stretch, did you hear any bombing in the distance or any aircraft fly over? Hello.
Interestingly, no.
Okay.
But I just want to believe. I just want to believe that God just took charge. Because I do that because that's an open space.
Yes.
I even went past the American installation is somewhere around the route we took. So I think it was just God just
cleared the road for you
for us to go past. Because after getting to Riyadh and leaving Riyadh, a few hours after leaving Riyadh, there were some skirmishes in Riyadh.
Has anybody in the Nigerian government got in touch with you since you came back?
No.
Because you said you said that you sent WhatsApp messages to the number, the Nigerian number that was given, and you even sent a WhatsApp.
Yeah, there was a number on the
WhatsApp
the Nigerian
messages
Kuwaiti number yes. Nobody there.
And even the WhatsApp you sent to the head of a NATCOM or NITCOM, what do they call it, was not replied.
No, I tried that WhatsApp line. It didn't go through.
It didn't go through.
For whatever, maybe she has changed that number to be to be fair.
Okay.
But you see, the Nigerian government in circumstances like that should have populated the social media with tons of numbers and contacts. Using our telco platforms and all the rest of it. They should have done that. There's no excuse for that at all. I have somebody as we speak who was on the same flight with me to Doha and continued to China on Qatar. Now she's in China. She's literally stuck in China. Because now they're telling her to buy a one-way ticket. Yeah, buy, because Qatar is just doing repatriation flights now. And the young lady who's an Abro of mine is stuck in China, and she's put on the spot now. She has to buy another ticket on Ethiopian Airlines.
Balogun, send that the money. Balogun, you can't do that.
Well, we have to work on that. We're working on that.
Let me tell Sheriff part of the story. Let me tell you part of the story for you to know, Sheriff, how this can be. Balogun was looking for a private jet. There was.
I listened.
He listened. And then what? Okay, that's it.
I was what, Jimmy? What was I doing?
You said what?
Jimmy. Any
Benny. Okay, I'm glad. I think you'll soon be back on your feet. We wanted to take your manager's account too this morning, but unfortunately it's not there. But let me let you go. Let me let you go. Please.
He had to go into Abuja.
Okay.
But one of the silver linings for me, coming to think about it, is that if my flight into Beirut had not been turned back, and I actually got to Beirut and got stuck in Beirut, we'll be talking about a different ball game.
The Lord is with you. The Lord is with you.
Amen.
Jesus Christ is with you. I won't come on them, but I hope I look no one bear. Okay, let me go back.
Be careful how you deal with me.
No, but I'm very careful now. Go back to bed, okay, Remy? All right.
Thank you so much. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Jimmy. God
Thank you,
bless you.
Remy.
Thank you. All right.
Now, whilst I was thinking of the trauma that Remy went through, because the story was very chilling on Saturday, and in fact, the truth is, of course, there were a lot of things that he said that, of course, he didn't say on air. Whilst that was going, I got a text last night that some people were stuck in the lift in where is this place called now? They were stuck in a lift in this famous place in Ikoyi. Oh, what's on me this morning? The most expensive place in Ikoyi, Banana Island. That they had gone, they were stuck in a lift. This SOS went out. By the time the SOS went out, they had been stuck apparently for about an hour, husband and wife. I don't want to call...
two other people. So.
And 2 other people, or about 5 other people. And that brings me, I must look, I remember I had some safety person here one time and must go in search of that person. That what do you do when you get stuck in the lift? Number one is that it is very, very irresponsible. And it was a school. If I remember, it's very, very irresponsible for you to have a lift anywhere that you don't have a personnel nearby. Because I'm sure they would have pressed the alarm, they would have done anything. If it had gotten to a stage where they now have to send WhatsApp messages all over before they'll be rescued, I think Nigeria we still have a long way to go. We'd like to call on the Lagos State government to quickly move to that location and with the Federal Fire Service and take a look at their safety measures there and hold whoever is responsible, hold them, whoever is responsible for this. Lifts can go bad, there's no doubt about that, but the safety measures, where it got to a point that they were in that lift for over an hour without any response, I think there's a need for some. Somebody said, I didn't look at the video quite well, that even the man had to take over. One of them is a pilot. He was there with his wife, and he was there with his wife, and he had to take off his shirt, and then maybe it's from the WhatsApp messages that he finally got to whoever it was that was responsible, and usually, all it takes for a lift when it gets stuck, usually, is it has a key. Okay, he has a key. The lift has a key. All you need to do is just bring the key. Where I lived in, we had a lift there, and all we do is just have the key. You turn the key, and you just either they jump down or you bring it down to the next floor. But it was complete negligence. We would have had so many dead people on our hands. And I'd like to call. I've forgotten the safety whatever in Lagos State. They need to move to that location. You remember what happened at the Island Maternity about 2-3 years ago. We must make safety a premium.
Yeah.
You don't joke with safety. I lived in a multi-story building before, and even though I wasn't involved in maintaining it directly, I always placed a premium on safety. I'd like to congratulate those who are in the lift. I'm making arrangements to see if we can get the couple or one of them, to see if we can get them to come and tell us their experience. The political terrain is so discouraging that I seem to be more inclined now to be dealing with everyday situations. There's not much happening in the political. There's no, it's like an 11 versus 7 game. What we man on the red card in a team. It's like a walkover. So there's not much to be said. I'm inclined to want to comment on the interview that the president says he did. I will do that properly in a podcast. I will react properly, but my initial whatever is that he wasn't in his place to have gone for the interview anyway. He's not the spokesperson of the president. That one too. When you heard when you heard that an interview is going, that's I'm talking about Boala now. When you heard that an interview was called head to head gives an indication of what kind of program it was going to be. Nobody was going to ask you about how many barrels or whatever. It means it's an argument, and it means that anything goes. You should have taken caution. That's the first instance. And secondly, apparently, maybe he didn't quite catch it. The program was more about him than the country. And I'm sure he didn't ask proper questions. Thirdly, is that I believe that the media department of the presidency is a dead end. I have to put it bluntly, they don't seem to know what they are doing, but I don't blame them. They don't have the expertise. I've always said that the fact that you are a journalist doesn't necessarily make you a good PR person, because PR is about strategy, it's about comportment, and the rules by which journalists live by is different from completely different from the rules, the rules of the game in PR. I mean, I can imagine Yomi Badede Okunsoya being a journalist. He's very careful and guarded and very analytical in his mind. But a journalist is free-spirited. Boala, whatever his name, is none of the two. He's just a lawyer. He's just somebody who speaks well. And he might be intelligent to some people. Well, that's a matter of opinion. But I think that it's high time the president professionalizes that department. It's in shambles. It definitely is in shambles. But I will address it more at the appropriate time. The idea of the president himself hiring people who have been so hard on you, and now you say you are forgiving them and you give them such sensitive roles, is understood only by him. I can't seem to rationalize it. I can't put it together. And you can see that even some members of the APC themselves are almost up in arms with him on that matter. You remember the late Jesu Tagba. And also talk about the ambassadorial postings. Nigeria is going to regret some things, but the good thing is that let's see how long it will take before they start work. But if care is not taken, people with so much bad temperament who have been involved in scuffs, beating up even their own mom, been for rehab and so on and so forth, you put them in some sensitive countries. I don't get it. I don't know how the president works. I don't know how his mind works. To me, it's like he doesn't have that much regard for protocols and the nice things. Otherwise. And I respect Jimo Ibrahim, his business, whatever. But Nigeria has enough stock of very experienced diplomats. Very experienced diplomats who would do a 10 times better job than Jimo Ibrahim as head of the United Nations or whatever. It's a very, very sensitive place. And I don't think the gentleman has the gravitas for that job. He might have the gravitas for other jobs. But that particular one, I don't. So I'm wondering, I'm asking myself, how does the president, what goes through his mind? Is it that he doesn't care about the niceties of these appointments? Or he couldn't be bothered? I don't get it. I mean, you go and make a clown of an ambassador to a big country like that. I don't get it. Maybe Sheriff does.
I don't.
You don't?
What do I know?
Okay, we'll open up our lines. But I'm going to ask the Sheriff when we come back from break. I'm going to ask him to comment on something. It's 0201. Huh?
Tell me now, so that I can.
I won't tell you because we're going to go on short break. I want to catch you by surprise. I will now tell you now. You now quickly go and do that. No. I want to catch you by surprise. We'll take a short break and we'll be right back.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We'll be right back.
Ramadan, a time for reflection, gratitude, and togetherness with our loved ones. Whether it's suhoor before dawn or iftar after sunset, remember, Devon King's Oil brings families closer with every bite, making your mealtime a moment to cherish. May Almighty Allah accept your prayers and grant you the good things of this world and that of the hereafter. Ramadan Kareem. Devon King's, taste that binds.
From Sahar to Iftar, the delicious nourishment of Bonvita helps your family stay strong this Ramadan. Fortified with nourishing vitamins for mental vitality and physical strength. Enjoy Bonvita with your loved ones to stay nourished and ready to win every day this Ramadan. Ramadan Kareem.
Bonvita, prepare to win every day.
That they scam down so much money from them.
Hey, wait, guys, I just got another alert. 100% return on investment from that my EM scheme, oh.
You said this same thing last week.
So when are you cashing out?
They said they are upgrading their system.
Upgrade or disappearance.
If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Don't fall victim to scam. At NGX, you can build a real investment portfolio. Visit www.sec.gov.ng and www.ngxgroup.com to verify approved securities and capital market operators. NGX Group, the stock Africa is made of.
During the season of fasting, rest becomes even more important. Quality sleep helps restore your strength, renew your focus, and keep you energized through the day. Give yourself the comfort you deserve with Muka. For a healthy fast, sleep well on Muka and wake up refreshed. Muka, adding comfort to life since 1959.
I'm almost out of water. How do I get refill water now? Oh, mommy, I don't get power to carry water out. Plus, this awful weather is not even helping.
You have probably found yourself in frustrating situations like her. Well, not anymore. Introducing the Seaway Home app. With just a few taps on your phone, you can now order Seaway water and drinks without stepping foot outside your home.
Wow, that sounds incredible. I am downloading the Seaway Home app right away.
Seaway Home app. Experience the comfort. Available on Apple Store, Google Play Store, and web app.
Darling, thank you for buying me this beautiful Binatone rechargeable fan. It really charged in less than 4 hours, kept me cool for over 12 hours, and it blew more air. I'm so happy with your Binatone fan gift. My friend Jenny is very impressed that she's going to buy same too.
Binatone has 3 very beautiful models to select from. Under 4 hours to charge and 12 to 15 hours of comfort. Buy your Binatone rechargeable fan today. Available nationwide.
Oh yeah, make una gather. Give me one person account number. Make I join all of una money.
Okay, why now?
Make I pay transfer charges small. I beg you, I smart pass that one.
Oga, na smart cash smart people they use oh.
Smart waiting.
Sure, smart cash. Damn, them no they charge you shishi.
Omo, not true.
Enjoy zero charge on all transactions with smart cash. Whether bank transfer, bill payment, or recharges, no be cho. Workings day. Download the Smart Cash app or dial *939# today. Smart Cash na by Airtel.
Everybody confirm I'm the correct remedy for headache. Medic 55 now.
My name na Odunlade Adekola and I be better hustler. From morning till night, na back to back. Work, traffic, noise. Sometimes it be like say your head go burst. Once that headache show, I go straight for Medic 55. With Medic 55, I dey medic my headache for headache.
Use Medic 55.
If your body no tranga after 3 days, go see your doctor.
Here you go, dear.
Mom, you didn't add milk.
No need to. Taste it and see why.
Wow, but how?
Is it milky?
Yes.
Is it creamy?
Yes.
That's Milo 3-in-1 milky and creamy for you. It's so milky. I don't need to add more milk.
I love it, Mommy.
Give your kids Milo 3-in-1, milky and creamy. It's truly milky. It contains calcium to help your champ win every day. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo.
Hey, yeah, now Rabbi, with Orabi, but it's strong, my mouth is fresh, it clean well, oh, now Orabi, strong teeth Orabi, fresh bread Orabi, 24/7 with Orabi, strong teeth Orabi.
Yes, so get your own Orabi 130 grams pack now for 1,500 naira. Now Nigerian Dental Association self deal with Orabi.
This Ramadan, emotions ignite. Can rival sisters overcome pride? Will a defiant daughter find forgiveness? Can a bride's faith save her husband? A businessman rediscovers family. An influencer chooses between friends and fame. A single mom discovers even strength needs support.
6 stories, 30 days. Faith, family, friendship, food, forgiveness. Tales of Ramadan Season 2. Catch every dramatic moment on TV and digital. This Ramadan, Maggie turns up the heat.
Me and Maggie, so good together.
Little body, big moves. Little brain, big learning. Your little child is eager to do big things. Every sachet of Cerelac Junior comes with the nutrition they need: natural grains, protein, and iron to support their physical growth, learning, and development. So you can fully enjoy your little one's big moments of growth.
Open the doors to the conversations that move you.
Lagos State enforcement teams carried out cleanup and anti-crime operations.
That is the truth. These are businessmen over Nigeria, and they are very serious.
This INEC, did they change any new thing to conduct election?
You cannot be whipping me with Koboko and Scorpion, and then you expect me to come and vote for you.
I hear some of us opposition is not ready. When the ruling party don't want opposition to exist, what do we do?
These people are just changing figures and cleaning. You can't keep it tiring.
All of us sit down and entertain a conversation where we cannot put internet in one village.
On your favorite dial, 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
You're listening to Jimi Disu right here on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Okay, yeah, welcome back to the Daily Digest. And yes, we were talking, we had just given my few comments that I had on the Boiler interview, which was a complete disgrace to the nation and to the man as a human being. I think if I were him, I'd reflect on that as a basis of going to ask the president to either relieve me of the job or move me to another area. I don't see, personally, I don't see what is left in terms of his function, how he's going to be able to carry on his function properly, which in itself was not his to carry. The president also has lessons to learn on these things. The president must not put a premium on politics all the time. He must put a premium on professionalism. And he must put a premium, apparently, on loyalty to some point. Because there are people within his camp, some of his quote and unquote his boys, loads of them that he could have used for that function. If you want to get somebody like Boiler in on stream, you could have moved him to some research institute or whatever. There's enough job for the boys at the Federal Service. But the media is very, very sensitive. Even the issue of Bayo Ononuga to me is debatable. Bayo Ononuga is a first-class journalist. You can't take it away from him. He's a first-class journalist. You can't take it away from him. But he doesn't know the difference of the function between being a very good journalist and being a loyal spokesperson. Being a journalist, a loyal spokesperson, and then somebody who should do the job professionally. The spokesperson of the president should be a bridge builder. It should not be a defender. It should be a bridge builder. I saw Kofi yesterday was asking your friend, what's his name? Who calls the Quadri, was asking him. And he was trying to give some analysis. He was being nice about it, that they consult. I have never had any interaction with anybody in this government. Yet, whether you like it or not, God willing, I'll be here from 7 to 7:30. I'll be here from 9 to 10. I have not been consulted once to explain anything. Do you know why? Because he seems to belong to this clannish thing that, he doesn't like the president. There's no need to consult him and bring out the attack dogs to attack him every day or on Facebook and whatever and the social media. What a strategy. What a strategy. When Shagari was the president, the newspaper he gave the most attention to was the Tribune. But there's a comfort zone in talking to the converted. So I believe that, like I said, Bayo Ononuga is a first class. You can't take that from him. His credentials as a journalist, yes. But as far as his function is complete zero. And it's not his fault. It's not his fault. His training and his disposition, it does not suit that kind of job. I mean, we need to tell ourselves the truth. Because, look, our country is involved. Some people had a very good laugh at what happened to him, but I felt ashamed. That's one of the spokespersons of my president. You see, because, look, whether you like the president or not is your president. When it comes to Nigeria, when it comes to Nigeria, I will defend the president any day. If it comes to me as a country, I will always be there to stand up for my country and my president. But most of these people don't understand that you're critical doesn't even mean that you hate somebody anyway. I don't have any reason to hate him. Hate is different from not, if you think that somebody is always doing something wrong. And whatever it is, there are some of us who believe that say what you will, we will say it as we see it. I am not always right. I've said that. So I've not been consulted once. In fact, the first time I saw Bayo Ononuga, we were sitting on the same table at the party. He didn't know me. I didn't know him. I knew him because of his face. We sat on the same table. No correspondence, not even say, look, Jimmy, come over, let us explain certain things to you. Maybe you will understand. They just say, he hates him. Then you get a bunch of people who don't know their right from their left go on the social media. What kind of hate is this? Okay, is it an offense not to like somebody? I wonder what you felt when you saw the interview, Sheriff. Were you embarrassed? How did you feel?
Oh yes, I was embarrassed. I was thoroughly embarrassed. Very. I was thoroughly embarrassed. Yeah.
But you see, the excuse, I heard what Otitoju said on a program on TV. I just saw the clips. And I said, that is the problem in working in a place where you really can't express yourself and say the truth because of the ownership of the... Otherwise, he knew that even the appointment of Buala in that position was wrong. They say a program is head to head. It's like, let's say, hard talk, head to head. There are some programs that you will know that they're for debate. I don't go for debates, for example. If I go for a debate, if I do ordinary not I better. What's the other one now?
What's that? I beg to differ.
I beg to differ.
How can you say I beg to differ is I better pass my neighbor?
I got it mixed up. That's I can't. See, know thyself, not the kill person. I'm very bad with facts and figures. Know thyself. You must know your limitations. He said he didn't know what questions they were going. Why did you go in the first place? When you saw that the thing was head to head, he won't be superstar. He saw that the thing was head to head. You think the kind of reasoning you use sometimes to bamboozle, it won't work like that. The man was very, very prepared for him. You go and ask Obasanjo what happened to him when he went for hard talk. Obasanjo got angry. Can you call the queen? And they say, oh God, sit down. What do you think should happen to him now?
Nothing would happen to him. Nothing would happen.
But what do you think should happen to him?
I mean, he was even busy tweeting all weekend about how this, how that. Then you also see tweets from Segun Shomi also condemning Mehdi about his interview style and everything. And in my mind, I'm thinking, these people don't know that the world has changed from when you used to do something in your cocoon and you think that nobody is seeing you and nobody can ask you questions. Again, everything boils down to the kind of approach the regular politicians in Nigeria, the kind of approach they employ in addressing, issues of national interest. If I were Bwala, right, the moment I was given that appointment, that was when I would go. I will hire people and say, do for me everything that I've said about this person. I want to see. I will hire people. There are people, they will bring all of the professional PR people will do it for you. They will bring everything that you have said. Then you will now curate how you will address however you want to do it, whether you want to debunk it, you want to swallow your words, you want to do this, you want to do that. Then you wouldn't even be expecting an interview request from Mehdi before you do all of that anyways, because you must, the moment you've accepted that appointment, the first thing you should do is you prepare. Should this happens, this is what I would do. Should this question comes, should that one comes, this is what you will do, sir. This is what you will do, sir. This is how you address this thing. It's just logical, but the average Nigerian patient doesn't care anyways, because he knows that nothing would happen. If he messed up 2,000 times, nothing is going to happen to him.
But I beg to differ with you. I think that after all what you had done, you shouldn't be taking a job that will make you a spokesperson for the same person.
That you have bad-mouthed.
That's where the problem is. There are other things that you could be given an appointment you don't even need to be in the villa. Share his position, Abi. There are so many things so many compensations that could have. But you can, and there's something it has done to you as a person. I wonder what kind of constitution
you're talking to. You've been
so critical of this guy.
Sorry again. I mean, you're talking to Nigerian politicians. Do you see them as a bunch of people with integrity? You will talk to somebody who has integrity not to take such a job. They do not have.
Okay, Sheriff.
They don't have the ability to own integrity. They don't have it.
Look, let me tell you. See, part of the strategy that they think otherwise is this. Okay, let's go and get a Jimi Disu who has been highly critical of the president. If we let him come and talk on behalf of the president, he'll be able to convince his followers. It doesn't work like that. His followers are not full. They will ditch him. I've been so highly critical of the president. If I hadn't been highly critical, you say, okay, maybe yes. But if I leave this seat now to go and work as a spokesperson for the president, I'll be the biggest fool God ever created.
It's because you have that sense of integrity, personal worth,
it's a disaster
value. These people don't have all of those things. They don't.
I don't know. It's a disaster waiting to happen.
They don't. Most of them are like that.
Then another thing also is that I'd like to address the president and advise him. Please keep an eye on the little things that cumulatively could make your situation worse. You see, because the president takes things for granted that he will always get his way politically. It just might be in for a surprise with the elections, but that's a story for another day. But things like what happened between Umahi and that lady,
yeah.
It shouldn't have gone beyond 24 hours. Somebody should have been able to call him. Chief of Staff say, look, go and solve this.
Tidy things up.
Tidy things up. You're embarrassing the president. The same with Wike. You know, but whether the president is lost at sea, I don't know. Whether his mind is not there. He has overindulged the people working for him.
I
he
agree.
needs to, as a corporate entity, the government of Nigeria is in shatters, as in tatters. I expected by this morning, you should have heard the Minister for Finance saying that, look, the war has gone on for 2 weeks. The way we are going, this is what is likely to happen. These are the measures we are going to put in place. But it seems that nobody is coordinating anything. The president recently set up some energy, whatever. You made your chief of staff, who should be very, very busy. You made him the chairman of that thing. So it seems to be more. Even look at his list of ambassadors. It's dismal. Some of the names there. Some of the names there are famous people, but it's not famous people that are ambassadors. There are more things that should go into it. If you have a man like Professor Bolaji Akemi and these people like him, you can put them into committee and they can give you names of those who would help this country get out of its current international mess that is in. Instead, we just must have sent it. I don't know whoever compiled that list. And now see what we have. Look, it's a pity I don't want to go personal on this issue with some of the people that we know. But we hope Nigeria will not get any surprises. And if they do, heaven help us all. Our lines are open now. You can call. I think you have. Hello, good morning. Morning.
Yeah, I'll do 1 or 2 morning, sir.
Morning.
Like you always say, depends on upbringing, your background. Like you said, you will not accept that job. If you accept that job, you will be the biggest whatever. For me, like I always tell you, it's the nature of your job. If not, I could have asked you, stop saying anything about this government. But because of your job, I made up my mind. I will not say anything about them. During Buhari, he mentioned the minister 6 months after, right? I mentioned some names, which he chose them, but he did not listen to their advice. So, could you mean, my brother, don't worry, just try it.
Oh, okay, now let him make some clarity on what he has just said so that people don't get it wrongly. I'm not saying that I won't work. If I'm approached, I won't work I won't work anyway because for personal reasons, but not the way he has put it. I wouldn't have taken on the particular job of the man you have been so critical of publicly to now turn around and be his spokesperson. It doesn't add up. I could be in a research, I could be in there's so many other functions you could do quietly. Because look, hunger level in a third world, poverty second world, the hunger level they pass, sometimes you need to readjust yourself. So it's not so much that I can't say I can't work for a president, but not the very man I've been highly critical of as a spokesperson. How do you even look such a man in the eye? Some people are brave, Sheriff. How people you have, even in the case of Reno, how when he's going for a meeting with the president, how does he look him in the eye with all he has said about the man? Okay.
I just want to. You mentioned Reno, but let me take this message so that the list can complete. This person says Tinubu's. I think their name is Tracy. Tracy says Tinubu's game. Talk bad about him. He appoints you in his government and makes sure that you eat your words and exonerate him. Omokri, Buala, Wike, Keamo, Ribadu. The list goes on.
Quadri.
No.
But even then, I don't think you do things. I've heard people say that he wants to embarrass. I don't know, but you don't, because it's a reflection on him now. Hello, morning.
Hello, Uncle Jimmy. Good morning, sir.
Morning.
My name is Lloyd from Oniru.
Yes.
The truth of the matter is that this president, if every person APC member, if you ask them, if Tinubu go, you say no, Tinubu get 30 governor, he get all the senator. That is what is confusing the man. He think that if you get 30 governor, get 200 senator, be 400 with the other 500, he will win the election. He's going to see a shocker this time around. He's going to see a shocker. He's going to beat him versus Nigeria.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, I don't know about shockers. I don't know. I'm not too excited about the political terrain. I'll be very honest with you. Neither am I inclined to believe people like our own Nigerian Pope. You know that man, that man who talk about football. Pope. The man should even just keep quiet. It's so embarrassing, the things that he says. All these are known tricks. We know where everything is headed. So stop embarrassing himself. But let me, second base, Jerry. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Uncle Jimmy, good morning.
Morning now, oh yeah.
Thank you. I hear all you have been saying.
I'm going to
Nigeria
now.
Hearing what you have been saying.
Because
if Nigeria is
switch off your radio, we can't hear you well. We'll take another call.
Hello,
this is why you call.
Hello?
Yes, hello, yes. Yes, go on.
Yeah, Uncle Jimmy. Good
Yeah,
morning.
yes.
You have Ambassador Musba here.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. To me, Uncle Jimmy, I want to disagree with some people that Daniel Buala, he did never degrade Mr. President or Nigeria. It's not about himself. It was directly. Look, some people criticize government to position themselves. It shows they position themselves that why do you criticize the country? Why do you criticize this man? Because you want to show attention on you. And that thing will be shown on you. He cannot defend himself. What he said is about himself. What he said, long time. He cannot even deny it. It's not about him. So the ball is in court right now. He can now to decide that whether to leave or to come with all the shame he brought to himself. So this is a lesson to everybody. Why are you criticizing now? Are you criticizing to position yourself for a job? Or you are doing this freely for Nigeria, for the country? And feel. And more are still coming, Uncle Jimmy. More are still coming for all these politicians who said something yesterday and deny it today. I will never leave Abga. Now you are leave. They ask you tomorrow. Give a reason. More politicians are still coming for receive their own cup of tea. Thank you.
Okay. Well, in the case of I will never leave Abga, maybe he didn't leave Abga. Maybe Abga left him.
Maybe.
Okay, we'll take a last for the day. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yes.
Good morning, Kobe. You asked a question.
Yes.
How can you look at the president in the eyes?
Yes.
Can the president himself look at himself in the mirror? Can himself look at himself in the mirror and say, this is me, Bola Ahmed Tinubu? Can he? Uncle Jimmy, everything around that man, the key appointments, they are all fantasy. Working for the money. They don't care.
I don't know about
right.
money. I don't know if they're
Uncle Jimmy, how much is salary now? Uncle Jimmy.
I know. Wait. I even have to go. I beg. Leave that one. I have to go. I have just a minute left. I'll be back again. I'd like to thank you all for listening. I'll be back again tomorrow. Tomorrow is the Agony Day. The day we have fun. Thank you very much, Sheriff.
Yes, sir.
Thank you all. What's Up Lagos comes on next, so don't go away.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.